We've got $1,001 bills on my desk, and that means we have 1,000 chances at finding a bill that's rare and valuable. Hey everyone, it's Rob Finds Treasure, and welcome back to the channel. $1,001 bills sits on my desk waiting to be searched for anything that's collectible like I have listed on my mat. These are all the different fancy serial numbers you can find, as well as things like star notes, web notes, bar notes. We'll be looking for printing errors, older bills, silver certificates, red seals, you name it. There's a ton of useful resources that I have listed down below in my video description. Feel free to check them out if you're new to my channel or just new to hunting bills on your own. That being said, we don't have time to sit here and think about what we can find. It's time to look for what we can find. Obviously, if you guys would like one of my collectible US paper notes mats, I do have a link to that right there. Feel free to check it out. In the meantime, while you're checking that out, I'll be checking out these bills. Now, there's 10 straps of 100. Obviously, I will go through each strap off camera and bring you guys back with some strap recaps to let you know what we found, if we found anything, and or any close calls. At the end of this video, as I pull out star notes and set them to the side, we'll be using the star note lookup site that I've also listed down below in the video description to see if we have any more rare ones. All right, we've talked long enough. Strap number 1 is coming up. I'll be back after the strap has been hunted. Well, unfortunately, that first strap was a complete skunker. No finds, no close calls, nothing worth pointing out. That's a tough one. And speaking of pointing stuff out, you guys may have already caught it, but in these 10 straps, I have 7 teller straps. These are teller straps that the tellers put together for bank customers and business deposits. And then these are from the Federal Reserve. They're strapped and wrapped from the Federal Reserve. So they probably came in a brick. And yeah, there's 3 of them left. So we'll take that as well. I usually have better luck with these, but this is my lucky bank. And so far, it's been bad today, but it's been good historically. Let's see if strap 2 gets us on the board with the teller straps. Strap number 2 has been hunted and still no cool notes or star notes yet. No finds to speak of, although we did get one of the older bills I have found in quite some time. It's a 1985. 1985, not a star note. It's got a heavy crease down the center. It's got a little bit of staining, but either way, it's still a, what is that? Almost a 40-year-old bill. So we'll definitely take that. Well, we don't know exactly when it was printed. Just because it's series 1985, it might have been printed in 88. But either way, I'll take it. It's an older bill. It's something to get us on the board. One kind of find through 2 straps. We need strap 3 to get hot. Strap number 3 came through for us with a couple of star notes, a 2021 B series and a 2017 L series. We'll definitely take that. And they're kind of lower serial numbers with a couple of zeros in the front. So maybe one of those is a little more rare. A couple of close calls. This was the top bill or the end bill when I grabbed that stack. Almost 4 pairs and almost a binary had that 4 been a 3 or a 7. Either way, close call, not a keeper. And then another close call to being a repeater. 3012, 3032. Needed that 3 right there to be a 1. And it would have been 3012, 3012. Kind of cool because it's zeros, 1s, 2s, and 3s. But not worth keeping. Just going to send it back. 2 star notes, and as a quick reminder, we're plugging in all the star notes we find in the star note lookup site to see if we have any rare ones. 3 now total finds on the board through 3 straps. Let's see if strap number 4 can do just as good as strap number 3. Strap number 4 gave us our 3rd star note, so we're still on track kind of for that 10 star notes or 1 per strap that I like in my hunts. We're 1 behind, but at least we're close. Speaking of close, couple of close calls here. This would have been a really cool super repeater. Super repeater is 2 numbers repeated 4 times. And had that 4-8 been a 9-0, it would have been 90-90-90-90. That would have been a sweet binary super repeater. Well, all super repeaters are binary notes, but would have been cool. It's just a close call. And speaking of close calls, almost had a really cool ladder. 1, 2, 3, then 6, 4. We needed that 6, 4 to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6. And not that I like 3 6s, but it would have been a ladder of sorts ending in triple 6s. Would have been collectible even in this condition. Just another close call. Man, always close calls. What's that saying? Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Either way, 4 straps down, 3 star notes. Come on, strap 5. Let's see if we can find a few more. Strap number 5 ended up being the strap of almosters. No star notes, no keeper notes, but take a look at these 3 almost great notes. First and foremost, that 8 messed this one up. That 8 could have been a 2 or a 9. It would have been a nice binary. Let's just say it would have been a 9. 299, 299, 29. I would have loved that. Too bad it's not. Just an almoster. Man, kind of a cool trinary, but not one I'm going to keep because of the condition. Another almoster, almost a repeater again. 9106, 9006. Needed that 0 after the 9 to be a 1. It would have been a 9106, 9106. Just another close call, even though it has carbon spots and it doesn't look the greatest. I would have kept it. And then it was the top bill again, almost an ender. I feel like I've seen this bill before. Maybe I have, but 491, 00, 489. Would have been nice to have bookenders, 491, 00, 491. Wouldn't have been worth that much, but still would have been something I would have kept. Either way, just 3 almosters, no keepers, halfway done with the hunt. Only 3 star notes and nothing truly fancy. Maybe strap 6 will kick us off to a good second 5 straps. Strap number 6 gave us a couple of finds. It gave us our 4th star note of the hunt. And it gave us another older bill, a 1993 series. So we do want to check that for the web notes. You check your 88As, your 93s, and your 95s. You're looking for that printing plate number above the word 1 next to In God We Trust. You don't want it down below. And when I flip this one around, that printing plate is down below. So does this no good? It's just a regular note. Either way, I'll keep it because it is an older note, even though it's in trashy shape. We do collect those. All right, 2 keepers out of that one. Come on, strap number 7. Give us some more keepers. Strap number 7 gave us star note number 5, hanging on with the star notes. It also gave us some older notes. I just got through saying we had that, 1985 note from a previous strap, one of my oldest ones in a while. And take a look at this. Not going to beat this anytime soon. 1969. Holy cow, this bill has made it for 55 years out there. And yeah, we'll definitely take it. Nothing fancy about it, just an older bill. Definitely will keep it. And then we had another older bill, and this one's going to be an 88A, and I haven't checked it to see if it's a web note yet. But man, nice seeing some older bills. Let's see if that printing plate is above the word 1. And it's not. It's right there. Man. Oh well. We'll still keep it. Still an older note. No fancy serial numbers today so far. Just 4 older bills and 5 star notes. We only have 3 straps left. They're all the Federal Reserve straps. So if they're going to get hot, now's the time to do it. I'll be back when I have a strap recap for strap number 8. Strap number 8 did not give us any more star notes, but we do have a couple of finds to talk about. First and foremost, take a look at this. We have got a birthday note, 1963, the 5th of November, or 1963, May 11th. Either way works, I guess. And so, yeah, I'll hold on to it in case somebody's birth date is exactly on this note. The other find is just going to be an older bill, a 1995. And of course, we got to check it for the web note. So I'll do it with you guys live. And yep. Not going to be a web note. 177 printing plate numbers below 1, not above. But it is our 5th older bill. And that's a lot more than we have been getting lately as far as older bills. Finally got somewhat of a fancy. Definitely struggling on the star notes. Only 2 straps left. Can strap number 9 get us on the star notes? Well, we finished with strap number 9. And it looks like it's just not going to be the day of star notes. But it's the day of older notes. These are right next to each other. Inside the strap, they're pretty crisp, uncirculated besides one billfold in the exact same spot. They're older 1993 notes, and they're sequential. You can see it's 323, 185, 13, and 185, 14. So kind of cool that they're older. I already checked. They're definitely not web notes. Had that been consecutive web notes, I would have loved it. But either way, I'm still happy with getting a couple of crisp, for the most part, uncirculated 1993 notes, and we'll add those to the older notes section. 2 keeper notes. Last strap, strap number 10. We need a bunch of star notes or something fancy. I'll be back with a strap recap of the 10th and final strap of the hunt. Well, it looks like strap number 10 wanted to send us off with somewhat of a bang. It gave us 2 star notes, one from 21 and one from 17A. And of course, that gives us now 7. So definitely light on the star notes, but at least we have something to look up here in just a moment to see if we have any rare ones. We had a couple of other nice notes. Here's a birthday note. It's crazy. It's only 3 years off for being Charlani's birthday. 1978, February 27th. Man, if that's somebody's birthday out there, let me know. Close call to being one for us. Either way, it's still one for the collection. And then finally, just another close call. It was just a crisp uncirculated bill, 5818, 7818. Needed that 7 to be a 5. It's not. It's a sender backer. So we got a birthday note and a couple of star notes. That makes 3 bills out of that one. So we'll add those in and close it up. Let me go ahead now, quickly run through these in the Star Note Lookup site, see if we had any rare ones, and then I'll bring you guys back with a final look at these bills, what we found out, and some final thoughts on this $1,001 bill hunt. All right, we have finished plugging all the star notes in. They're all common. None of them are rare. The best one of the bunch is going to be this 2021 B series with 0012 starting. I looked it up. The run size is only 500,000, which is kind of nice, a little bit up the rarity scale, but 4.2 million total printed, so all the way at the bottom. That means this one might be worth an extra buck because it's in decent shape. But either way, star notes like these are only worth $2 to $3 each. But still, if you get about 50 to 100 of them, you can make a little bit of money on them. That's why I pull them out of circulation when I see them. The best overall finds for me is going to be the 2 birthday notes that you guys saw earlier. And of course, it was fun seeing all of the older notes, including a 1969, an 85, 288 A's, 393s, and a 95. What a bunch of nice older bills. And yeah, hopefully we'll find some more older ones in the future in my future hunts, as well as something more fancy. Hopefully, despite the lack of star notes and really the lack of overall finds, you guys still found this bill hunt fun and educational. If you did, I certainly would appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting and thanks for watching.